Welcome to Fort Martin. Today, we're diving into the turmoil inside the 82nd Airborne Division, a unit shaken by falling activity, leadership issues, and internal pressure. We'll be speaking with Sienna, a leader who came close to removal but managed to hold her position through determination and effort. Her insight offers a rare look into a division fighting to recover. Enjoy the video, subscribe for more, and drop your ideas in the comments. All right, we are currently interviewing Colonel sienag313 of the Head Black Hats in 82nd Airborne Division. One thing about her, she is one of the two BHICOM members that were not discharged due to neglect of duties by Army staff in these current events. What was your initial reaction when Army staff discharged the entire DHICOM team for neglect of duties?
Well, I saw everything happen, and I kind of thought about the situation that happened with SOAR a few months back, or whenever that possibly was. And I had a feeling something like this was impending. I just didn't know when it would come. So when I saw like all the operations hall, I'm like, somebody's about to get fired. I didn't know who, what, when, but I just knew it was coming like very soon. It kind of shocked me to see all three of them go, as well as the other seven BHICOM members, but some of it was pretty justified in my opinion, and I'm genuinely just kind of shocked it was all like that. But if they believe that's like the best course of option for 82nd, then so be it, I guess.
Do you have any messages for the people who were removed unfairly, in your opinion?
Honestly, I don't blame most of them for being unmotivated by this because I know a lot of them are now. And truthfully, I believe all that they could really do is take the break they need from USAR if they decide to do that. And then, honestly, all you can really do about this is just work your way back up. There's nothing you can really do about it, unfortunately, even if I don't agree with some of the removals. And I feel like all they can do is just work their way back up and just put it in the past and use it as a learning experience.
Of course, I agree with that. And of course, not a lot of people know what's going on in 82nd. There's rumors here and there. There was a rumor that it was going to be shut down. But if you could just clarify, how long had the activity been declining, and if any attempts were made to reverse it?
Yeah, truthfully, I don't really know like the full situation of everything going on right now, but this inactivity has been going on for quite some time now. It's been about a month or two that this has lasted, and honestly, something like this was bound to come eventually. And I know that there was stuff going on behind the scenes from both myself and I believe the Highcom's point of view to try to fix this, but clearly it just wasn't enough because AS just decided everything was enough and that what they were doing couldn't have been enough. And personally, the stuff I've been trying to do alongside my former BHICOM, I had a feeling it could do something, but truthfully, I knew that 82nd needed more than that. So I guess all we can really do from here is wait to see who is implemented into the open positions, and I guess 82nd all 82nd can do is work from there.
And as one of the two surviving BHICOM members, how does that feel?
It was a shock to me. Honestly, I saw everybody going. I thought I was next. I didn't know whether to expect a full sweep or if I don't know. Obviously, the site of my brigade isn't the fanciest right now, considering the situation 82nd as a whole has been in. So truthfully, I thought I was next, but I am very glad that I was to be one of the people who remained. And I am very glad that command staff and army staff are willing to give me a chance to just contribute to 82nd from here on.
What keeps you motivated to stay and help rebuild instead of transferring out?
One of the people who was removed told me to stay and try to push for one of those open DHICOM spots, and as boring as USAR can be without the specific person I have in mind, I gotta work for something I've never gotten before, honestly. I don't know if I'm the person to dig 82nd out of a grave, but shit, if they see me as one of the people who possibly can, then I guess I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, of course, why not? And I think you'd be a perfect fit. up there, of
Thank you.
course. And as a final message to the entire USAR community who has no idea what's going on, people in ASOC, just that they see the discharge logs, or people in TRADOC who don't see that many 82nd members on base. What do you want them to know about what's really happening in 82nd and how we're going to grow again?
I think they have the right to assume negative after seeing that wave of discharges, but truthfully, I think that obviously they can't see the full picture. A lot of those people who were removed were truly actually doing something for 82nd, even if it wasn't exactly public to everybody. And unfortunately, some of them weren't really given a chance to keep going, as I know a lot of those people were not actively contributing. So I just want everybody to know that it's not. I don't think this grave that 82nd is in right now was dug too deep. I think this is something that we can build out of, and all the people who are gone now are just somebody to remember. As not all of them were as bad as AS have made it seem. Some of them are great people that I've known for a long time now, and I know that they were doing stuff for USAR and 82nd as in general.
And I agree with that. Thank you for your time, and I hope everything goes well.
Of course, you too. Thank you for this opportunity.
Now, the 82nd Airborne Division sits in the hands of USAR's Army Staff and FORSCOM headquarters. They'll be choosing the next divisional HICOM, and that decision will ultimately shape the future of the division. Whether the Airborne Division recovers or continues to struggle depends entirely on the leadership selected in the coming days. Enjoy the bloopers. Thanks for watching. If you want more in-depth coverage of USAR interviews and full-scale productions, make sure to subscribe. Drop your ideas in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Agree with that. Thank you so much for your time, Colonel.
Yeah, of course.
Colonel. Not Colonel. I'm gonna get fucking DD for saying that.
I mean, it's the truth. I am a colonel.
Yeah, but I'm not higher rank.
Nah, it's alright, don't worry.
Thank you so much for your time, and I hope you have a great. How do I say this?